Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you're new here. If you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at CCsuarez. A bunch of channels that I love will be linked down below as well if you'd like to watch any of my commentary content, anti-MLM contents, or even true crime content. Feel free to click that little button up there. My shirt, my lipstick, what I did to my hair will all be linked down below. And let's just go ahead and get into this. I want to say, I can say confidently actually, that this IGTV is the most requested video that y'all have sent me. So many of y'all sent me this and want me to react to it. So it is titled Get Over Your Damn Self. And this is my first time watching it. So we're gonna go ahead and just get right on into it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped for tonight. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna give it a successful in this business, okay? You or the person you join. So first things first, our business compensation plan is not made from recruiting. So I know that a lot of people like to think that, and they're like, oh, she's just trying to get so many people in. And that actually is not how this business model works. That's not how our compensation plan works. So anyways, oh, there's $1 million earners. And I think that, you know, in some other companies, there's a little bit of a gray area where they like to just cover things up. But with Monat, you guys, full transparency, that's $1 million in commission. So anyone that you see who's made it to the $1 million club, $2 million club, $3 million club, $5 million club, even $10 million club in 6 years is made that in commission. That's not their team sales. That's not, you know, their entire team commission. That's literally their paid out amount since they joined the company. So that's where I'm saying you are looking at someone who started from the ground and really truly worked my way up and helped a lot of girls get to a really amazing place in their life. And that obviously is just my intention right now. So anyways, having an open mind is the number one thing I need you guys to be doing tonight. I need to have your mind open, because here's the deal. If you don't want to like something, you're not going to like it. And that's the bottom line. Okay. You have to have an open mind to this. And for a long time, I had a very closed mind. And I think that that's something that obviously held me back up until the point where I reached in joining this business and kind of, you know, seeing what it can do. So first things first, I want you to have an open mind. So many people make the decision on whether they're going to like the product or join the opportunity before they even, you know, hear anyone out or try the product. So maybe you've had a friend tell you that it makes their hair fall out. Maybe you've had someone say that, you know, that's a scam, that's a scheme. I want you to get out of your own head, because the only thing that will hold you back is you. Okay?
Okay, so this part may not sound like it's, let's get this a little bit closer. Okay, so this part may not sound like, you know, it's super manipulative, but it is, because she said, I need you to have an open mind. So the way she's phrasing this is, if you want to like something, or if you don't want to like something, you're not going to like it. But that's not accurate, because I thought I didn't like seafood for a long time, but then I started trying. It was really just because I ate shrimp once and it was disgusting and I hate that texture. And I learned that it was just the texture that I didn't like. So like scallops and shrimp and things like that, I don't like that. And then I thought I didn't like crab, but then I actually like fucking love crab now. Like it's so good. And yes, having an open mind, like, yeah, sure, try something. But then also I think it is important to listen to your friends and listen to people's experiences, not just ignore it. And she's saying have an open mind, but yet wouldn't you agree that most people in MLMs who are, you know, deep into it don't have an open mind? They don't want to hear you out. They think that you're lying. They think you're a hater. So it's very interesting that you need to have an open mind so that she can recruit you, and so that she can pitch to you, and so that you can be successful, so that you can make her successful. However, once you're in the MLM, if you don't succeed, it's your fault and you're failing because you're not having an open mind about what's happening on the inside, and you're not having a closed mind to what's happening on the outside. Does that make sense? Because this is questionable. Listen, I might look like Ruth Langmore from Ozark right now, but I do know shit about fuck, okay? I know quite a good bit about manipulation tactics. I know quite a good bit about sales. And I know quite a lot about multi-level marketing companies and unethical business practices and how they work and how these people get to the top. So have an open mind.
Okay. So let's get into this. First thing, I won't be good at sales. A lot of people say this. I will not be good at sales. Here's the thing. Don't mind me. I'm looking down at my notes. I did not want to miss anything tonight. I'm going to run through this. I'm not going to keep you guys all night, but I don't want to miss anything. So I won't be good at sales. You know what? I feel like my talent, one of my talents in life in general, not just with my team, not just with anything, but it's perspective. I am really great at perspective. I'm great at seeing things. I can put myself in other people's shoes. I can put myself in a lot of shoes because I've been there and I've been on the other side of that fence. So one thing that I really, really want to show you guys tonight or talk to you about right now is just perspective. Like it's all really truly about perspective. So I'm not good at sales, but when you go into a job interview, you're selling yourself. You're talking about how great you would be at this position, okay? When you're a hairstylist, you are selling your work. You're talking about how great you are at your work, okay? When you do...
Okay, not everyone is good at interviews though. There's some people who are fudging horrible at interviews. I, for one, am great at selling myself. I just am. I'm really good at interviews and great on the spot, and I've interviewed a lot of people as well, and I think I am a great interviewer and interviewee. So there's that. Also, does she look like a scarecrow in that hat? Nothing about like her personal appearance, but like her, but like the hat. She looks like a goddamn scarecrow in that hat. Why does it look? And the chain. Like, can we pick an aesthetic? Does she have like a arm tattoo? That's cool. I wish I had an arm tattoo. Oh, wish I was cool. Wish I was a cool tattooed scarecrow with a chain. I'm confused. And a nose ring. I want to go get my nose re-pierced. I had it pierced for a while, and then I was on a mechanical bull one night. Don't ask questions. And I fell off and it like stabbed through the middle of my nose. I took it out shortly after that. Anyways, she said she's good at perspective. She's good at putting herself in other people's shoes. I don't understand what that has to do with any of this, because I think it's more so of I think she's trying to say like, I get it. I've been there, like trying to relate to you more. I think that's kind of where she's going with this, but I don't know. It sounds weird, right? Like, does that sound weird? Have you ever heard someone saying like, I'm good at perspective? What does that mean?
Anything in life, you are selling something. When you are talking to someone, when we are sharing online where we got something, there's a million different things, okay? And
I haven't heard any stylists talk about how great they are at their work. Your work speaks for yourself. You're not selling your work. You're promoting a service that you provide. So no, as a hairstylist, you're not, right? Is this weird? This seems weird.
I think that people don't really take that into consideration. So anyways, we literally...
That's not accurate. When Tony's at work and doing law enforcement things, he's not selling something. Like what? When my dad is consulting and doing like mediation work in like the road building industry, he's not selling anything. He might be, making certain connections to, have people use him more for consulting services, but that's not really sales. I understand what she's trying to do. She's basically saying it's more of, of a personality trait. You're doing it every single day already. That's really where she's going with this. But like Tony can't sell anything. He's never watched my videos, so it's fine. I love you. Don't be mad at me. But he can't sell something. I know a lot of people who cannot sell for shit. And sure, you can learn to, be a little bit better of a salesperson, but realistically, it's about personality, and you have to be able to build and maintain relationships. Some people just don't have that, and some people just don't have the work ethic that it takes. So I really don't like, as someone with almost over 10 years of sales experience, them saying, well, you're already selling everything every second of the day, because you're not.
How did I skip down? Sorry, I kind of mixed my notes up a little bit. So it's really, really easy to be good at something that you love. Okay. So I think that a lot of people get into this and they say, I'm not into sales. I don't like selling. I will never ever feel like a salesperson one day in my life, because I am truly giving someone the gift of an opportunity or product that will change their life. Okay. So there's no selling in that sense of, I want you guys to think about if you love anything. So let's say you walk out of a movie and it was the best movie that you've ever seen, your favorite movie that you've ever seen. You're going to go tell people about it. Okay. If you get a pair of leggings that just are like the bomb, they fit you so good, or a pair of jean shorts or a hat or anything, you love it so much, you're going to tell everyone about it. You're selling. Okay. But it's something that we naturally do. So I want everyone to rule that out. If that was a little note on your list of why you can't do this business, I want you to get over it.
Okay, so she said it's easy to be good at something that you love. And the way I'm taking that is her actually saying it's easy to sell something that you love. Now, I agree with that specific part. If you're good at sales, and not everyone is. For instance, I was a lot better and love selling med spa services rather than selling cybersecurity software or accounting services to small business owners. I liked that a lot. Like, I liked selling injections and Botox and laser hair removal a lot more than the other. I was a lot happier. I was a lot more happy selling that, right? So in turn, I was happier. I was better at it. However, if you take someone who's not good at sales, they're not going to probably be good at either. It doesn't matter if someone loves it. They might be a little bit better, but it's not going to be like a whole lot better, in my opinion. And then she said, I will never feel like a salesperson because I love what I'm doing. Then I'm gifting someone an opportunity or a product that I know will change their life. It's still sales. You're still overcoming objections. So yes, it still feels like sales because that's what it is. They try to act like it's not, but it is. And that's where people hurt or get in this situation where they're like, well, they told me all I would have to do is, tell people about it and then they would love it. And then there's people who really can't overcome objections and they're uncomfortable with that. But these people who are recruiting them are not setting the proper expectations, and it's really unfortunate. I'm really happy so many of you sent me this one because it's horrible.
Okay? The title to this was Get Over Your Damn Self and Get Over Your Excuses. Because you guys, that's all every single thing is that you're going to say about this business or about, what you are not able to do, and get out of your own way. So we are already selling. Anyone could be great at selling something that they absolutely love. Fall in love with the product, fall in love with the opportunity, fall in love with what it can do for someone's life. Because what if you were that person that was able to change someone else's life and help them? So now the second thing is money, okay? I don't have the money. I can't afford it. Okay, first thing that I say to anyone who says this to me, you need this more than anyone then.
There's no selling. If there's something that you love, you're going to tell everyone about it. You're selling that. No, you're not, because sales isn't just telling someone that you loved something. For instance, I love these Papermate Eat Joy pens. These are my favorite. I put on my Christmas list every year for my mom to get me a big ass thing of them. I don't know where like all the other ones went. What the fuck? I had a bunch more, but I think they're in my little office cabinet right there. I just took out like my favorite ones because there's like a brown and like ugly ones. But I have my mom buy me a big ass pack of these every year because I go through every single color in 1 year. And I know that's excessive and you're probably like, Chelsea, what? But I write so much for my notes and my scripts for videos and stuff and journaling and just so much, right? I love these so much. Now, if y'all say, oh, well, I like, this pen better, which I stole from a restaurant. I do that all the time. That from Oxford Exchange in Tampa, in South Tampa. But if you were like, oh, well, I like these, ballpoint pens better, which this isn't one, but I wouldn't then overcome an objection or try to and be like, no, you have to try this one instead. Like, feel this one. It's so much better. I'm not gonna go on and on about it and try to make you and convince you to use the same thing that I love. You could like getting your nails done professionally at a salon. I personally don't enjoy that anymore. I I don't like not having like use of my hands because I'm a psycho. So I would rather get my Kiss glue on nails, and I love them. I love being able to reshape them. I love, you know, I had them longer, as you saw from my last 2 videos, I had them longer earlier in the week, and then I cut them down and reshaped them. And I love that aspect of it. Love being able to change my nails, you know, once a week. It's my favorite. I'm not going to, and if you say, oh, I don't like that, I'd rather get my nails done, or I don't like having nails, I'll just paint them. It's fine. I'm not going to overcome that objection because it's not an objection, because I'm not selling it. I'm sharing something I like with you. And if you don't want to buy it, I'm not going to keep going and going. The sale that doesn't start, this is something people say in sales, is that the sales doesn't start. This is something that people say in sales industry or whatever. This sale doesn't actually start until the first objection. So no, by sharing what you love, by going and seeing a movie and being like, fuck, you gotta watch this. Like, I've told all my siblings, because they're all mostly nerds like me, I'm like, you gotta watch WandaVision. It's the fucking best. I love it. And they're like, oh, really? Like, I didn't know. And I was like, I promise you, after this 3rd episode, you will be hooked and you'll love it. And I'm pretty sure none of them have even watched it still, but I'm not going to be like, you have to, and keep going and trying to rebuttal and overcome objections. That's sales. Sharing something you like is not. Suggesting a product is not. Telling someone you like a movie, that's not sales. They need to stop acting like it is.
Okay. First thing that I say to anyone who says this to me, you need this more than anyone then. Because if you cannot afford $199 for a product pack, then you need this opportunity more than anyone. Okay? Because guess how quickly you can make $199 back in this business. I've had girls make it back literally within an hour. Okay? We get paid 5 times a month. So it's not like you're waiting. You're not waiting for, you know, a month for a paycheck or until the following month for, you know, your commission on last week or whatever. We get paid 5 times a month. We get paid every Friday, and we get paid on the 15th. Okay. So I tell my girls, I don't care if you have to have a garage sale. I don't care if you have to borrow money from your mom. I don't care if you have to use a credit card. I don't care if you have to sell something. I don't care what you need to do. But if you can't afford this business, you need it more than anyone, and you need to invest in yourself. Okay.
Okay. So she said, get over your damn self. Get out of your own way. I've heard that many times, and you know, you can't deposit excuses. I say you can't deposit excuses all the time. You know, no diamonds, or no pressure, no diamond. I work well under pressure. I get it, right? But these things don't really apply to an MLM because the success rate is so low. So low, so microscopically low. And she said, fall in love with the opportunity and the product, and you'll be able to sell it. But what if you don't love the product? And also, if you haven't been able, you know, what do you mean fall in love with the opportunity? You haven't achieved the opportunity yet if you just started selling. So that doesn't really make sense. So are we saying fake it till you make it? That's what it sounds like. And that's lying. That's not good. That's not a good sales tactic.
Spend money every single day. And this is a little bit of perspective. Again, back to that perspective word. Okay. You go to get a job, right? Maybe you're a server, maybe you are a realtor, maybe you're whatever job you have, okay? Maybe you're going to college. Ooh, that one's a little scary, right? No, it's not scary. No, you're going to college. It's amazing. I'm so proud of you. So excited for you. You're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on college. You guys, here's the thing. No offense to college. Is it a part of this conversation? Yes, because I am talking to you about perspective of money and perspective of your finances. Okay? So I don't have the money for it. But if you were to go get loans for days for college, that's fine. Right? If you're going to go get Botox, that's fine. If you were to go rack up your Nordstrom card for a night out, that's fine. If you were to go to Target and get $200 and stuff instead of $20 that you went for, that's fine. But starting your own business, no, I don't have the money for it. No. Okay? So here's the deal. You have the money. Where there's a will, there's a way. You will make the way. If you are that optimistic about changing your future and changing the plan, you will make it happen. I promise you. Okay? Everyone finds money. You guys, I see girls that literally are going behind on their car payment and behind on their freaking rent because they want a Louis bag. $199. Guys, $199 to start your business. So here's the deal. All about that perspective. Stop saying that. College, you spend thousands and thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. And guess what? I have a cousin who's a doctor and literally hasn't made a dime back yet because she's still paying student loans and she's living a broke life because she's paying student loans. And that's just one person that comes straight to my mind. I know a lot of people that are in a lot of debt. You know how many people get into this business because they're in debt from school, but people say they can't afford to start this business. Doesn't make sense. Okay. So
Hold on. Nope, not yet. I'm not ready yet. I have fucking goosebumps. I really don't think y'all can even see them, but I have fucking goosebumps right now. I need to take a sip. Jesus. Is this scarecrow telling me that it's a safer bet, a better option, and more valuable to spend money on a starter kit to join an MLM rather than taking out school loans, which you don't have to do. You don't have to do that, and going to college. You can, go to community college part-time and pay for those classes yourself. I did that. I worked and I paid for my schooling myself, and I did all online classes and it was cheaper. I also did not finish my degree because I couldn't afford it. And then now I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going to finish. I'm old. I don't care. So it's crazy though, because she hasn't even mentioned the success rate. She hasn't mentioned any of that. If you go to school, pass your fucking study, pass your classes, there's not a 0.01% chance that you're going to graduate. You'll graduate if you just keep going. You get what you're paying for. And yes, you can say you get what you're paying for with an MLM too, because you get the products, because that's what you're paying for. But that's not what you're paying for. You're paying for the opportunity to be able to start your business, which you're not. You're not starting your own business. You're paying to be a 1099 employee, a 1099 salesperson for a multi-level marketing company. And then she said that she actually said that she has friends or cousins or whoever who were doctors who haven't made any money yet because of their school loan. So you're saying that they can't afford a car, they can't afford their rent, they can't afford anything else, and that their entire paycheck is going towards that student loan? That's not how that works. That's not how that works. So it's very misleading that she was like, well, they haven't made any money yet. Actually, they have made money because they got paid by their employer. And yeah, they might be living, I don't want to say paycheck to paycheck, but they might not, have much left over because they have bills, but they're actually able to pay their bills with their job that they were able to secure because of the education that they got, which they were able to get because of the loans they took out. Yeah, student loans suck ass. That's why I never did it, because I was like, I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life. I have credit card debt, fuck yeah. And I'm working my ass off to fucking pay that off. That's why I'm posting so many fucking videos this month. But it's just so, this is crazy, right? Am I overreacting? Is this insane that she's trying to act like the dots are connecting when they're not? She's trying to act like she's saying something revolutionary when she's not. She's not making any fucking sense. And she said, well, you can go get Botox. Botox is definitely more valuable to, I haven't even gotten it yet, but that's definitely more valuable to me than starting an MLM. Oh, well, you can go, spend $200 at Target. Yeah, on food and household items and maybe, a fucking cute ass outfit that I'm actually going to get use out of. Oh, you can rack up your Nordstrom card. Who the fuck has a Nordstrom card? I mean, I do. But I think it shows what she thinks reality is. And she's like, you can find the money. If you don't have, it's always the same thing. If you don't have $299 in your account, then you need this. But it's funny that she says that, because when most people, when they say, hey, I can't afford that, I don't have the money to do that, people aren't actually meaning, hey, I don't have, it's not even $199, it's like 220 or 230 because taxes and shipping and all that shit. People don't mean, hey, I don't have that much money in my account right now. I do, but it's going to go towards other things, or I'm going to use it on a date night, or I'm going to use it for groceries, or I'm going to save it. I don't have time doesn't mean I don't have free time. It means I don't have time for that. I don't have the money to spend, or I don't have money doesn't mean I don't have any money. Sometimes it might, but that's usually not what it means. It means I don't have the money to spend on that. Can I go, buy, another birthday dress? Because I am a little bit insecure about my arms right now, and I'd rather wear a dress for my birthday dinner when me and him going out to dinner. Would I rather wear a long sleeve dress, like a short long sleeve dress? I love those, which I have one in my closet. It's fine. But do I want to get, another purse, no pair of shoes for my 30th birthday and gift myself? Sure, I can afford that. But realistically, I know I shouldn't. And so in my head, I'm like, Chelsea, no, you can't afford that. Don't do that. I can't afford it doesn't mean I can't afford it. Does that make sense, guys? I know most of you understand that, but I just think this is accurate. asinine. This is crazy. We're like 3 minutes into this video. Also, quickly, before we move on to the next thing she's saying, she said, you guess how fast you can make back this money? Within a day. Wrong. You're not going to get that money back within a day. And she's like, we don't have to wait a month. If you're recruiting someone, yes, you have to wait a month to get that money back. Otherwise, if people were just signing up and then quitting, like that's why there's the 30-day money back guarantee, right? Like it's not how that fucking works. Each week, each paycheck, that's from the sales that you're getting from selling shampoo or selling whatever product, right? And then the 15th of the month, that's their bonus check. And that bonus check is from signing people up. Do you know how much shampoo, hair products, skincare, wellness, whatever, you know how much you'd have to sell to make 240, 230, 220, whatever, how much money back, even just 200? You would have to sell so much product to get that back. So what most people do is they try to recruit 1 or 2 people right away so that they're getting their money back. But that's going to take a month because with commission or the like bonuses for recruiting people, you get that the next month. So it's bullshit that she's saying you can make it back within a day. No, you can't. You're not going to get that money back that same day. You're going to have to wait to get paid either a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. And it's not going to be all at once. Who the fuck can sell $199 worth of, like, it's more than that. It's realistically, that'd probably be like $1,000 worth of product. Who can do that within a day, within a week, within a month with Monat? That's a trick question. The answer is no one.
Well, it's a pyramid scheme, and I am not really into direct sales. Okay. I'm with you. Okay. I am with you, and I can't tell you how many times this came out of my mouth. Okay. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a scam. It's a scam. Let me assure you, we are in the business, all of us Monators, everyone in this business, we are truly in the business of serving and helping people, okay? There's nothing about it that is a pyramid scheme, and I'm going to explain why right now, okay? So, pyramid scheme. The definition, by the way, have any of you guys ever looked this up? You say it all the time, right? A lot of people say it. It's pyramid scheme, it's scam. It's a scam, it's a scam. I'm going to tell you guys why it's not a scam, but first I want to read you the definition of a pyramid scheme, okay? So, a pyramid scheme is a business model that recruits members via a promise of payments or services for enrolling others into the scheme rather than supplying investments of sale of products, okay? So here's the deal. First of all, you get product. You get product when you sign up, okay? You are not doing anything. You are not doing anything to join this business other than getting a bomb-ass deal on some product. That's it. That's it. That's how you start in this business. So how is that a pyramid scheme? I mean, literally, pyramid schemes wouldn't be the number 2 in the Direct Sales Association for momentum, okay? It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. So, also, I want to explain something to you guys really quick, and I need you to think of something. Now, if Ulta or Sephora or, I mean, you guys, how long are the lines at freaking Bath & Body Works for the candle sales? Okay? For 50% off. When you could get a candle for $10, I mean, I was waiting in those lines for a long ass time. Okay? You get to join. You get to start your own business.
It has happened. It has happened. Just because, let me be very clear, just because a multi-level marketing company has product to sell does not mean that it's not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is when you are getting paid more to recruit people than you are by selling the product. You're getting paid more to recruit people, to have more people join, and more people are joining under you and under you and under you. And they can say all day long, oh, one rebuttal that I get from that is, but you can surpass anyone. That's not what I'm talking about. So don't go off and, try to bring up something else. Let's stick to the fact here. Are you paid more for recruiting someone? By recruiting one person, are you paid more than selling whatever product? Yes. The answer is yes. Is it oversaturated? Uh-huh. It sure is. Are you selling an opportunity and a lifestyle? Yes, you are. There are product-based pyramid schemes. The only reason there is a product is so that it is legally not seen as a pyramid scheme.
It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. So something to you guys really quick, and I need you to think of something. Now, if Ulta or Sephora or, I mean, you guys, how long are the lines at friggin' Bath and Body Works for the candle sales? Okay? For 50% off. When you can get a candle for $10, I mean, I was waiting in those lines for a long ass time. Okay? You get to join, you get to start your own business with a giant discount on product that you're going to get in the mail. So that's not a pyramid scheme. Okay? Now, I want to explain something.
What did she even explain? She didn't explain anything. She just said another thing of talking about waiting in line for discounts. You're getting a discount on this product pack and you're starting your own business. Therefore, it's not a pyramid scheme. That doesn't prove anything at all. At all. And also, it's not your own business. Holy shit.
% off. When you could get a candle for $10, I mean, I was waiting in those lines for a long ass time. Okay? You get to join, you get to start your own business with a giant discount on product that you're going to get in the mail. So that's not a pyramid scheme, okay? Now, I want to explain something with this whole pyramid scheme thing. I'm going to talk about the income for just a second because I know that this trips people up. Okay. I know that when they see, oh, well, the income estimate, the income claims or whatever it is, what's the little sheet? Okay. It says the average income is only, I don't even know how low it is. It's really, really low. Okay. So let me explain why that is like that. Because we are the farthest thing from a pyramid scheme. You can actually join, not that I encourage this, okay? I do not encourage people to join this business unless you want to sell this business, unless you want to share and sell this product. I don't want you to join this business yet. You need to fall in love with it until your mouth can't shut up about it, and you need to be a customer, okay? So here's the deal. You join the business. You get a giant discount on your product, okay? And then you don't even have a minimum or a quota. So guess what people have done over the last 6 years? They join the business because they look at it and they go, oh, I could get 30% off versus 15% off. 30% off versus 15% off. I'm just going to join with the product pack because that's a better discount. So they do that, okay? So they do that. And then it really, really screws up our statistics because we're going in there and we're looking at it and it makes the average income really low because 70% of those market partners who signed up are.
But if it was so easy to rank up and it's so easy to sell and it's so easy to recruit people, wouldn't the people who just signed up for the discount, wouldn't they be ranking up? So either way, that whole statistic and that whole scenario she just explained doesn't make sense. And also, that doesn't explain that it's not a pyramid scheme. It still is. And she also said, don't start unless you want to do this business, which means, at least how I heard it, and you can say how you took that. She said, don't start this business unless you don't want to recruit. If you don't want to make her money, then don't start the business, basically, is what I am hearing her say. She said, just be a customer. Honey, you're all customers. I mean, you might be a scarecrow, but all of you are customers.
Really just wanting a bigger discount. Okay? I hope you guys are understanding this. All right? Because if I did the average income of the girls on my team that are actually working the business, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay? It's a lot. So that is just a little explanation for you guys on how that is calculated. And I just want you guys to really understand that because that's something that a lot of people have brought to my attention. And it's something that, I wanted to talk about. Another thing that I had on here, so I know we talked about college and spending money and doing all these things. And it's like timeshares was another really, really big thing where people people will find the way to like spend money on a timeshare or finance something or do something. But it's like, something that could actually produce them income, they're so like thrown off by. And it's just, you guys.
Okay, so because she just said that, I think it's time for me to do some math. Shit, I can't do it though until the 2020 thing comes out. Motherfucker. Okay, well, I've been looking for that number for so fucking long, and I'm so happy that I just got it because I have been trying to figure out, because they always say, oh, we have this many market partners, we have this many blah, blah, whatever. And if she's saying that that bottom tier is just because people aren't aren't running with the business or whatever, they're just joining for the discount. 96% of people are not just joining for the discount. That number doesn't make sense.
You need to open your freaking eyes at what this opportunity can do for your life, okay? Now, I'm going to carry on. Saturated. It's saturated. It's a very saturated company. Okay, here we go again, guys. We have been around for 6 years, okay? Monat has been around for 6 years.
The only reason that number down there is so big at the bottom is because people are joining for the discount and that's it. So either way, it doesn't make sense. The numbers aren't adding up because she said that there's 462,000 market partners currently. And this video was posted 3 days ago, so I would assume it's pretty accurate. However, she said, even if we're just, lowballing it, 90% of 462,000 is around at least 400,000. So you're telling me that 400,000 people are just doing it for the discount. Even if we just say half of that, it's like 200,000. That's not accurate either. So dumb. And also they say that there aren't any quotas or anything like that. If you want to stay at that base rank, that first rank, sure. But if you're going to rank up at every single rank, there is a quota. There is a monthly requirement. And I hate when they act like there's no monthly requirement at any rank, but there is at every rank except for a market partner, which is the entry rank, the lowest one. It's some bullshit. I don't like it. Stop it, you dum-dums.
We are currently in 5 countries, okay? We're in United States, Canada, UK, Ireland, and Poland. All right, 5 countries, and we have 462,000 market partners. We're in 5 countries. We have 462,000 market partners. You guys, I want you to go ahead right now and just Google the population of your county. Okay? Orange County, for instance, Orange County has 3.2 million people. Okay? We have 462,000 market partners in 5 countries, and we have a global plan. So here's the thing. Maybe it's saturated to you because, so-and-so had heard of it and so-and-so is using it and blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing, and this is, like I said, all about perspective. How many people wash their hair in the world? A lot. A lot more than 462,000 people. Okay. Which granted, I will say our customer base is 1.5 million.
She said, how many people wash their hair in the world? And then before she said, Google the population of your county. Okay, but boo-boo, both of those questions, not everyone, not all of those people can use Monat or can even, you can even recruit them because you're only in 5 countries and people have to be 18 or older for you to be able to recruit them. So yes, it is oversaturated. It is. And it's not a consumable product because it's so damn expensive. So she said that they have 1.5 million customers, but there's 462,000 market partners. So the market partners make up a third of your customer base? Almost. Your employees shouldn't make up that much of your customer base. That's fucking crazy. Wow.
So we're at half of a county in Orange, we're at half of the population in Orange County. Okay, for customers. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go with this opportunity and with this business. And we are just getting started, okay? So here's the deal. Diving into the next thing. This is a fun one for me too. I don't get intimidated by it. I don't get scared about it because I have been a small business owner and I have a lot of friends who are small business owners in general, large business owners, all the things. And guess what happened to me? I was sued. I was sued for selling a rustic wood desk, was like the exact description, because it had a knot in it. Okay? So when I came into this business, it was about a year and a half into my journey, and a lawsuit flickered up with Monat. Okay?
That's wrong. You can fucking Google it. That's wrong. And also, they go after people for defamation, people who try to sue them. Also, there's a class action lawsuit that is not finished, boo-boo. That shit's still open. I cannot wait for my girl, Ashley Moody, to take this company down. That's, Ashley Moody is the state attorney general for Florida. She's the bat, and she's had it bad enough.
Here's the deal. I'm going to be really, really transparent with you guys. With success comes lawsuits. It's bound to happen. It's gonna happen. I literally, people get so shook up about this. And they're like, she's asking about the lawsuits. And I'm like, as she should. That's totally fine. Okay, you guys, we have hired multiple third-party companies from all over, okay? In fact, Monat has never lost a lawsuit. Do you know we've never lost a lawsuit? We've actually countersued, but we have never lost a lawsuit. So I'm pretty sure when the news and the media and all of that had, really wanted to dive in, you guys, they wanted to take us down because it was causing traction. Why do you think these girls are on YouTube and these videos and these things are, the lawsuits, the this? Because they gain interaction. They gain money from it. Okay? If you have not been in that place yet of understanding what is happening with the world, do you know how many shit goes in magazines that is not true about celebrities? Believing a lawsuit about shampoo making your hair fall out, about literally, you guys, we're talking minuscule, okay? We have 1.5 million happy VIP customers. We would not have that. We would not have that, okay? So here's the deal. Back to lawsuits. It is going to happen with any company. And here's the thing.
So she, right now, this is really pissing me off. As you can probably tell, she is saying, basically, she just said it, that one, with success comes lawsuits. No. I know many successful businesses and business owners who have never been sued. The fuck? No, don't get me wrong. They might have, not great reviews. Again, one rebuttal I always used to say when I would have to overcome the bad reviews for a company I used to work for was, Walmart doesn't have good reviews and yet their parking lot's always full. Even the happiest place on earth, Disney World, does not have, has a few bad reviews here and there. And that's fine. But what she is saying, and I was gonna say, what she's alluding to, but no, what she just said is that the lawsuits are fake. They're not fake. There have been lawsuits and there are still lawsuits happening. Why do you think the Florida State Attorney General's office made the owners of Monat sign that document to where they couldn't say certain shit? It's so that there's a paper trail, so that once they keep saying this shit, they'll be able to sue them, because now they're going to have proof that they have kept saying this shit and that they're not stopping the market partners from saying all this bullshit. It's insane to me. Now, also, it pisses me off so much that she's saying right now that Monat does not make your hair fall out. What about all the people who have lost so much hair? What about all the horror stories I've done that people have submitted to me? Are they just faking it? This is very, very condescending and very rude of her, and she's the worst scarecrow I've ever seen. I can't with this hat. I really can't.
Understand right now. You have never Googled lawsuit after your favorite brands. I bet you haven't. Have you Googled L'Oreal lawsuit? Have you Googled Honest Company lawsuit? Have you Googled Living Spaces lawsuit? You guys, have you ever done that? No, you haven't. But you are with this because someone told you that it makes your hair fall. You guys, First things first, there is no success that would come from a shampoo company that was making hair fall out. All right. And I am not here to not empathize with anyone who has.
No, you're here to wear a dumb scarecrow hat and to lie and to try to manipulate people and overcome these objections in a very condescending, rude way. And she's saying, I'm not trying to, belittle you and not empathize with people who have lost, had hair loss and all these things. But it's like, no, you are, because you're saying that the lawsuits are fake. All right, guys, there's 14 minutes left of the video, but I can't, I'm sorry. I can't watch the rest of it. Plus I have to put on shorts because I'm not wearing pants. I put on shorts and go take Wiggum to the vet. So I don't want to fuck with this anymore because it's really annoying and it's pretty aggravating. However, put in the comments below what your favorite part was, or really just like the most bold thing that you thought that she said, because all of it for me, that's my answer. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I feel like I look like a Q-tip with my hair like this. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Know how valuable you are. You are amazing. You look great. You are way too good to be an MLM. You're way too good to be scammed. Please protect yourself. Do breathing exercises. Do something for you, boo. You are amazing. Okay, bye.